Have you looked like at what your
gender stuff is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Instagram. It's like 50-50, but on
That's
TikTok,
good.
it's very female.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, which is great, which I love.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Disgraceful. If you see our breath, it's because the heat is out. But lucky me, lucky you. We have Lucas Zelnick in the building.
It's a pleasure to be here, and we're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna have a blast. It's the heat is at full blast, but it's not on.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. Lucas, you're like a teen heartthrob right now.
A teen heartthrob?
Yeah, you're big with the young girls.
Like a pedophile?
Yeah. Let's start with that.
I guess.
You're in the hot seat for some weird stuff.
Yeah. I guess I'm a teen magnet.
Teen magnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, So,
a magnet for teens.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I know this, but I don't know too much because I'm not, again, a pedophile. But
Right. Nor am I, for the record.
That's good.
Yes.
Let's get that record straight, because I can't be hanging around with.
Which camera should I look at
heels.
to say I'm not a pedophile?
Probably all three, just to clarify that.
Not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile.
Slower for that one.
I don't know if I'm in
Can you do that one in Spanish?
Soy no pedophilia.
But no, but you're fucking popping off. The reason I know you're big with the girly pops right now is because I've had a few girls come up to me after my shows and say, "Oh my god, I just saw this kid. Oh my god, I love him. Oh my god." I was like, "Was it Lucas Zelnick?" And they're like, "Oh my god, yes. How did you know?" I'm just like, I just knew. I just really knew.
One thing I notice about whatever level of this I'm at is that people typically don't know my name.
That's not what I was trying to get at, because
No, I know. Just more of like an aside. Someone came up to me. I went to the Broncos game because I was in Denver, which was super fun. Very cold. Way
Sorry
colder
for your
than
loss.
the studio. Yeah, I'm not a
Pats
big
fan.
Broncos fan. Yeah, you're a Pats fan, right? So you were happy. Did you watch the game?
No, I was in Canada. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, right. You couldn't get like the rights to it.
I like watched the last 2 minutes on my mom's like FaceTime.
Yeah, it's I got. Are you into football? Have you always been?
I'm doing what those like dumb sluts do when it's like the playoffs and like you're like, oh my god, I'm watching all year. Yeah,
bandwagon.
I'm doing that. Yes.
Okay. Because I just got into football like this year, and I assume it's because I'm getting more sad.
Oh.
Like I need more things to help me feel.
Gotcha.
Because I keep being in towns. I think the way I got into it is I kept traveling to towns where it's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that makes
and
sense.
then because I'd be in like, I'm trying to think of like a good example of a place, like Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like if they don't have the Colts, they have to kill themselves.
Yeah, Buffalo. It's the same thing.
Buffalo.
Like you
perfect
go
example.
and you visit them, and they're like, "Don't you hate it here?" But we at least we have the Bills. It's like,
yeah.
All right, but then the season ends. Is
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, they're just like clinging on to the edge of the Bills
like,
franchise.
what lot are you going to tomorrow? I'm like, I'm not going to the game. Like, what the fuck? They lose their mind.
We have the Bills. It's like a really manic way they say.
Like,
because if we didn't have the Bills, it would be really hard to be alive here. But at least we do. So then but it's infectious, like,
yeah.
Because then you're in that place, or like you do Saturday night shows, maybe you wake up Sunday and everyone's in their jerseys, and it's like there's a collectiveness that I don't think exists in like a big city, and it's not my first choice to be in. I'd prefer to be in a big city where there's a lack of collectiveness, but second choice.
Second choice, you gotta get with it or get lost.
Yeah,
kind of
bandwagon.
deal. Yeah,
yeah.
And it's like it's a sense of community.
It is.
If anything,
it's if anything, it's all they have. It's the thing keeping. It might be one of the only things right now keeping like the country together. Because I feel like liberals and Republicans in Indianapolis are going to the Colts game and high-fiving during a touchdown.
Yeah, I was gonna say the two things that could keep everyone together without like getting politics involved would be sports, and then I was gonna say music, but the Super Bowl halftime is a big to-do for some people. Like, my dad's a huge Pats fan. He's not getting tickets to the Super Bowl because I don't want to hear him about the halftime show.
I'm trying to think of like what music is transcending politics, because right now it is like, oh, you want to listen to fucking Spanish
Republicans
music?
love EDM.
Oh, do they?
No. It's like, well, EDM just brings everybody together.
Trans is fake, but this beat rocks.
No, wait for it. It's like the balls are dropping.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a genre. I guess like liberals like some liberals like country music.
Yeah.
So
are you one of them
country-
Geese lovers?
I'm not anti Geese. Here's the thing, okay? I am
because I feel like you are.
Well, you think I'm a
you
Geese
kind of
lover?
are just like the face of Geese.
The prototypical.
Yeah.
I'm a little old to be like the face of Geese.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
No. I didn't know that.
No.
No, I didn't
Don't kill yourself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I'm a little old.
Are you 29 turning 30 or you just turned 30?
I just turned 30.
So did you have like a big birthday party and I didn't get invited?
I think I did invite you, but I didn't have a big birthday party. I had like 15 comics
Sorry.
over on my roof, but I think I invited you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're
sorry.
welcome. Yeah,
I just figured you threw a big bash.
No, we missed you.
Okay.
We missed you, but you were invited.
Yeah. Okay. Well, did I send
You're
a
not
card?
great on your phone. I think you know this.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to be like, I don't think you invited me. I'm like, I definitely invited you, and you owe me like 3 texts back.
Yeah. And like, happy birthday.
Yeah.
When was it?
I texted you the day before my birthday and said, turning 30 tomorrow, please send happy birthday wishes tomorrow.
That's we'll look back and see if that's true, but we like to only report
might have to
real
check
news
the
here.
record on that one.
No,
I'm a little old for Geese, but I'm a conformist. Like,
okay.
you know, like if anything's to be conformed to, if young people are liking something, I take a little peek. Yeah, I listen to them. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. Same shit with Gaza. I'm like, I'm listening. You know,
absolutely, and I should stay away from that. But I can't do politics because I don't know anything.
That's okay.
We can say fuck ICE.
Yeah.
We can say fuck
certainly
ICE.
we
well,
can
you're
say
actually
fuck ICE.
Are you for ICE? Is that what you're up
I'm
to?
anti-ICE. This is going into my pedophile cam.
I will say I came with 2 coffees. One was hot and one was ice.
And I took the ice.
And you took ice.
Because I want to fuck it up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to destroy it. Yeah, I want to finish it.
I'm gonna suck down ice.
I'm gonna chew every cube.
I'm gonna suck them all till they're gone.
Has anyone tried to suck them till they're gone? No one's trying that.
Prostitutes?
I gotta say, I've been really in an ice hole. Can we talk about ice?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
It's been so bad.
Yeah.
I'm getting like everything I look at is ice just doing something despicable, and then so I finally was like. Is it like, you know what I mean? To say something on your social media, it's like a little, is it cringe? Are you actually helping anyone? Are you doing it to be performative? Are you doing it because it's the right, you know what I mean?
And what I'm learning is it's anything that helps will help.
Right. That's
so
what I
I think that's like where we're at this point, performative or not. At least you said something.
Yeah. I was
But
shocked. I posted a thing and I got like 10, 15 people in my DMs being like, fuck you.
What was your
you
favorite?
Don't get
What
it.
was your favorite one? Because I have a favorite.
Beta. I was just like, beta
I posted
cuck.
about ice.
You're a clickbait beta cuck.
So you posted about ice. You're a clickbait beta cuck?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That could be a t-shirt.
Yeah, clickbait.
I like
beta
that
cuck.
a lot.
I was like, honestly, I am a clickbait beta cuck, but not for this reason. I was like, you got to look into what's happening, but also, yes, you are right about me generally.
Yeah, you missed me on that one. My favorite one I got was you're nothing but a puppet. You have no idea that those around you are conforming to twist the reality for which I was like,
oh my god.
Someone I like posted that reply and someone goes, if I got those messages all the time, I would feel like I'm in permanent state of psychosis.
It's crazy. And that's like someone's 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, they're
you
just
know what
like,
I mean? Like
they're just like,
someone's like ripping a coffee, carving out like 15 minutes to be like, should I say like turning your reality or no, I'm going to say twisting the reality because that's more an active verb.
Is this the right proper grammar? He's asking the
They're
bus
like
driver.
spell checking their nasty DM to you. Oh, you're a puppet.
I don't want
to. Is puppet 2 P's or 1?
They never know.
No.
They never know.
No, they don't.
It's always funny to me when it's like a public profile. I've got a lot of fucking red. I almost said I almost said red collar moms. I guess that's like that's actually like a funny term.
Red collar.
She's a red collar mom.
It feels more correct. They're certainly not blue collar.
No. Because they're all like they have like a very fancy like family photo.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they're red collar people, and I got these red collar moms in my DMs being like, like losing their mind.
I was shocked. I heard mostly from women.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh.
Have you looked like at what your
gender stuff is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Instagram it's like 50-50, but on
That's
TikTok it's very female.
Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, which is great, which I love.
Hey, women buy tickets.
Thank you for supporting my dream.
Well, I thought to get started, I had some people. What we did was we put on our story. When's the time that you have fucked up? Okay. And so people submitted some of those, and I'd like to get what you think of these people's fuck ups.
Okay. Are we sharing our own too?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay. Just wanted to start getting prepared for my fuck up story.
It's okay. Jesus, these are fucking long. I'm also not a good reader, Lucas. Fuck. I almost want to make you read it. I got blackout drunk on a work trip and 2 seconds away from being stranded in San Francisco. So it was the most stressful week of work in my life on this trip. See, it's starting to get slow.
No. We're
thank you.
Cruising.
And so on Thursday night, my coworker and I decided to go to the bar for a little after dinner. For a little after dinner? Well, I'm Irish and stress and alcohol don't mix for me very well. And so we got very intoxicated with these two men and the bar dog. Last thing I remember was falling off the bar stool and then waking up to pounding on my hotel room door in my bra and jeans. The pounding was my boss who was trying to wake me up, so we all didn't miss our flight. Well, I started crying and called my boyfriend, and he told me I didn't have time to cry, which is true, so I'm still drunk and I got all my shit together. This is where I wish there was Cliff Notes. And ran downstairs to the car, threw up multiple times at the car rental place, the airport, and the plane. The pros were, I didn't spend any money. The men paid for all of our drinks. Cons, now my boss calls me Ralph, and my coworkers think I'm an alcoholic.
Huh.
Yeah.
We don't know why her boss calls her Ralph?
No. That's just a little nickname.
I'm not sure she knows. She's like, I woke up and I'm Ralph now.
I'm just Ralph now? Yeah. I was like, I'm Ralphie?
I think the most impressive part of that story to me is that her boyfriend said that she doesn't have time to cry and she didn't get mad at him.
And she
sounds like
that.
the best girlfriend ever.
And he was so right about that.
Yeah, he's so right.
He's so stupid, Ralphie. Stupid Ralphie.
Ralph doesn't have time to cry.
No, Ralph messed up again.
I think if my girlfriend called me crying and I told her you don't have time, she'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's a hang up and then a call back. You know what? I'm not done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, I do have time. Yeah. This happened to someone I worked with before. We had a camera guy when I worked at Barstool, and we tried to wake him up, and he wasn't waking up. And then they got the hotel key, and then we went into his room, and there was throw up everywhere. I was like, oh, we'll be in the lobby.
We gotta go.
And then he comes out, he goes, I lost the camera, guys. And I'm like, oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he find it?
It was in a bush at the hotel.
Oh my God.
That someone we met while we were there went to go get for us and mailed it back to us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's I will say this, when you cross a certain threshold of drunkenness around your coworkers, I feel like everyone switches to a mode. It's been a little while since I've had a job like this.
Yeah, what kind of a job did you work?
I worked in a kind of a corporate strategy job before I was a comedian.
So you guys are all just talking about ways to figure things out?
Yeah, it was always
what is corporate strategy?
Honestly, very little.
Okay.
It was a lot of yeah, it was a lot of how can we think broadly about the landscape? I worked at
what?
Yeah, it was a lot of that. And then I would just make PowerPoints, and I would just say stuff in such a way that sounded like I was confident.
I feel like you're really good at that.
I wasn't that good at that job because I'm not a very detail oriented person, so I would make mistakes on the numbers, but I was good at communicating what I was trying to communicate with confidence. But then they'd be like, did you double check that number? And I'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, then why is it wrong? And I'd be like, sorry.
Yeah. And then you just have a really well written out apology email every time. Yeah.
I was liked, but I don't think I ever would have gotten ahead in that kind of job.
Did you want to?
I just didn't want to be sad and stuck. The guy was, whatever. The guy I was working for.
Yeah, I feel bad for blessing that last guy I just did.
Yeah.
Also,
fine.
Last week I had Yvette on.
Yeah.
And I said that my guy friends are dumb idiots. And we clipped that, which I don't know why we clipped that. And Nora's in trouble. And they DM'd it to me and they said, "You shit me, Grace?" And I said, I have so many guy friends.
You're like that. Yeah. First of all, it doesn't apply to you. Second of all,
it
circle
totally
of trust.
Was about them.
The pod is a circle of trust.
Yeah.
You're violating my privacy by watching the pod.
That's like reading my diary. Get the hell off my page.
Have some respect and don't watch my pod, please.
Yeah, please.
Please, please. It is crazy how when you do podcasts, it feels like the first hands they get into are the exact opposite of the hands you want them to.
It's like we're like direct DMing it to them.
It's crazy.
You know?
Have you ever talked about an ex like on a pod? And
never had one, so lucky
right,
me.
Right. It was occurring to me as I said that I should know.
Oh, you already knew that?
Exless.
Is that the word on the
No,
street?
Exes. But do you know how little anxiety you have relative to anyone else that has an ex? You get to walk through the world and you never worry about running into
There's
your
one
ex.
person I would, 2 people I don't want to run into.
You don't want to run
in
into
my life.
Okay,
yeah.
well then maybe.
But you know, everyone's got their people.
Of course.
But I'm nobody's ex.
But you're no one's ex.
So, when's the time you fucked up?
Wait. Oh, what I was gonna say about this job.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's good. Is just that when you're in a corporate environment and everyone starts getting drunk.
Yeah.
There's like a tipping point where you're like, oh shit, we're gonna like get really drunk.
Yeah, I've heard these horror stories of these happy hours.
Yeah.
The only corporate job I ever really had was Barstool, so it was like,
Yeah, that's
it's
not quite.
Like it's okay. Like we're gonna be okay. But I've heard these horror stories of like people getting bags with their bosses, and then the next day they're in HR because the boss asked them to get a bag, and then they like blamed it on the intern. It's like it's a whole,
I've heard some stuff like that, or like a lot more sex than you might think.
Oh, the sex stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and like age gap.
Yeah, and like power
work
dynamics.
Sex. Yeah.
Yeah, all from happy hours.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So honestly, worst case scenario, waking up as Ralph like isn't.
It's not that bad. Wait, so what did you do when you got all drunk?
Oh God, last time I got hammered at the corporate holiday party. I remember. And I just remember
that was at a time when they were spending money on those things.
Oh yeah, I think our corporate, it was for a company that no longer exists.
Okay.
That was then called Viacom. Now it's called Paramount Global.
Yep.
And we had Snoop Dogg DJ.
Yeah, see, this is what
party.
I'm talking about. You were holding out on that unless I said, yeah, I feel like they probably went a little nuts. That's pretty crazy.
And then you see Snoop Dogg and you're like, well, I'm going to get fucked up. Like, Snoop Dogg's here. Like, and Snoop Dogg's smoking a J.
I don't want Snoop to think I'm a big old pussy.
Yeah.
So I'm
Snoop's
go,
gonna think I'm,
2 drinks, please?
Yeah.
Open bar, correct?
I'll take a double for Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do a double for Snoop, Alex. Just make it a daily double.
I guess I didn't do anything too bad in work context other than I blacked out. But when I black out, I'm like, I get really nice and almost childlike. Like probably my worst blackout in college. No, I don't black out often.
You don't?
No, because my last like huge blackout in college, we went to Montreal when we were 19, because I think
that's
the drinking
exactly
age in Quebec
it's like
is
18.
Yeah, it's like 18,
Toronto's 19. The other provinces are 18.
Yeah, so it was something like that where like we basically wanted to go do a legal drinking weekend, and we got super drunk. We went to a club in Montreal.
Yeah.
And apparently I passed out on top of the speakers at the club. Like they were huge, kind of like as big as this desk by the stage. And I passed out like this.
Oh, what a pussy, dude. And were you also like
ears blocked? It fell asleep with my fingers in my
all
ears.
Like curled up and shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But a lot of times what I would do, and I think it's because I think I get anxious when I'm fucked up that I'm out of control.
Yeah.
So I try to control things. So a lot of times when I'll black out, I'll wake up and I've cleaned my room.
Oh.
And I've like organized things.
That's pretty cool. So you don't do drugs?
I don't really do drugs. I smoke weed.
Okay, so you don't.
I've never done
drugs.
coke.
That's good.
In my life.
That's good. That sounds like a coke thing to do, though.
Clean.
It's clean your room before you go to bed.
It's
like, oh well, I'm up, so.
Me on coke, my house would be spotless. It wouldn't just be my room. It would be the living room too.
Yeah, you get the corners. Like, it's not much of a problem if everything's beautiful when you wake up.
No, I trust my blackout self, but I'm no fun. You know?
Okay, yeah.
The guy that like goes home to
fucking
clean his room.
cleans his room.
I'm like, it's a little loud in here. I think I'll go home and clean my room.
You're in college with your ears plugged in, falling asleep on the front of the DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky you're not a girl. You can't be doing that shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's right. Yeah.
All
Can't really be falling asleep in public as a woman. You kind of can fall asleep in public as a man, I've found.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've never been like, it's never really bit me in the butt.
No, you can do that. I also I saw a clip from another podcast, and I wish I could credit who was saying it, but I've been saying this for years, and she was also saying it. She goes, "I'm a bigger girl, and so nobody's gonna murder me." And I've been saying this for years. Everyone, all my girlfriends are so worried when they're walking in the streets at night. I'm not who they're looking for. It's like I'm gonna put up a fight.
You don't fear? What's your greatest fear then?
Getting schizophrenia. Every damn day, I wake up. I'm like, so far so good.
Totally.
What's your biggest fear?
That's a huge. That's really scary to think about.
I mean, like, I'm sorry if that's what you're going through, but it's not. No thanks.
No, I don't think they're like, you don't want it. It's great over here. I think they're like, yeah, I wouldn't want it either, but I have
the
it.
meds are pretty good. Like I'm kind of like so crazy in the sense of like sometimes I'll be watching like a Cuckoo Bananas girl on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, they definitely have got that going on, and I won't watch it too long, as if it's contagiit.
Yeah. No,
I shouldn't say that.
I know. I kind of know what you're saying
I'm just
now.
like
Sometimes when I'm high, it gets into my mind that like psychotic breaks are possible when you're high, and then you're like, what if I start thinking in La La Land right now, and then I go to somewhere and I can't come back from there? Yeah, it's scary.
No,
and it's heady, and the more you think about it, the scarier it gets.
The more you think about it,
which is rare for a fear. Sometimes for fears, the more you think about them, they stay equally scary.
It's the not knowing if it's a possibility thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one. What's your biggest fear?
Divorce. Probably.
You know, I gotta think about divorce. I think if you get divorced and then you end up remarrying that same person, that's so beautiful.
Divorce and then come back together?
Yeah, because you're like you thought you could find better, but actually you guys are meant to be together.
That like a Parent Trap.
Yeah,
situation.
that kind of thing.
That's beautiful. Do you know of?
Nope. I just think it would be really cute.
I met a guy at one of my shows actually.
Oh, tell me more.
Got married
to
a woman, divorced, remarried someone else, divorced, and then married the first one a second time, divorced.
I think that's beautiful.
But then they got divorced again.
So
they've been divorced twice.
It's just like stop trying.
Yeah. I mean, certainly you can't go for 3, or you can. I feel like after 2, you're so unserious.
Yeah, that's
true.
You've
married the same person and divorced them twice each.
Yeah.
It's like 3rd would almost be like.
But guys, we're doing it again.
Yeah,
you can come if you want.
Yeah, this time no vows.
We're doing Halloween costumes.
Let's not vow anything. Yeah, she's wearing a black dress. I'm wearing a white tux.
This weekend I kind of got the holy grail of call outs at a show. Some lady said she fucked her daughter's friend. And I was like, wow. And I was having fun with it until I was like, wait, hold on. How old were they?
Right.
Yeah.
And?
She claims it was of age, but I didn't trust her.
But like, did she say how old? Because there's of age,
she
and then
wouldn't.
There's like.
She said my daughter's 30. I said, well, how old was the daughter's friend when you fucked him? She's like, he was a plumber, and I was like. Okay, so he's working a man's job, I guess is the way you're saying.
Child plumber?
I'm like, how long have you had your eyes on him? And she was like, I don't like this anymore. And I was like, you're the one who said it.
She
said
it
with her chest, too.
Were you like, do you guys want to say anything that's crazy? And we can
Well, yeah, I kind of just said, what's the worst thing you guys have ever done on a bender?
And she was like, I fucked my daughter's friend.
And I don't think she was ever drunk for this. Like, a lot of the times people will just do their weird brag for that question. And that's what that was. But, as I've seen you work, I mean, I love every single fucking clip you put out.
Oh, thank
you. And it's weird to say comic to comic. I feel like we don't do that enough.
Talk
I think
about
we
clips?
should. Oh, no, just like give each other
compliments.
Yeah. It's like not a thing.
Yeah.
So much so.
I feel like comics decide like a couple safe comics that everyone can be like, oh, they're great. And it's some combination of like comedy points. You know what I mean? They've been in it forever. But yeah, comics can be very cagey about compliments.
I think it's weird. Like we are friends.
Yeah,
we're friends. So I think friends should give friends compliments. I don't know. Because if we didn't have cameras in front of us, I don't know if I'd say this.
Right.
It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing where like I've complimented people before and they're like, oh yeah.
You know, sometimes I worry. I find a way. Most compliments I hear are like, I find a way to hear them as cutting in comedy. Because I think comics are so insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had people say this, which, by the way, is a compliment that I would say to you, but then you're worried that I've taken it in a negative way. If someone says you've gotten so much better.
Yeah.
I'm like, so how bad was I?
Yeah, no, I'll take that one.
You'll take that.
I'll take that one because
you deserve that one.
Shit.
You've been grinding. Well, it's not even that. It's just like growing quickly is something to be proud of, no matter where you started and where you end up, you know?
In these cards, it does say that you started your headlining tour when you shouldn't have, particularly.
Yeah.
You must have said that because that's not our opinion. Okay.
Our editorial here says that you're not ready for the level of success you've gotten. Would you agree?
Well, yeah, we were just we were just at your shows this weekend. And,
we sent scouts and you're not ready. So what are your? No, I've definitely said that.
So you said that, and so. Like, I don't know. I kind of have the same thing of like I had the opportunity to go out, and so I just had to fucking do it.
I think that was smart of you.
And how did you figure out your hour that quick? Like, because if you just have to go, you just have to go.
Well, it wasn't super quick for me. The way I started was I was splitting an hour with Jamie Wolf.
Oh, hell yeah.
Another comedian / great friend.
You guys still friends?
Yeah, we're still very tight. I'm gonna see him today. He's coming to Philly with me.
All right, relax.
Are we still friends? I'm actually seeing him in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pick him up in my car.
Jamie's under this couch right now. No, we're still very close. So that helped me. That we did about 6-7 months that way.
Okay, yeah.
And what we did was like, at first we were each doing 30 minutes, and then what we did was we moved to doing 35. Mm-hmm. And one thing I noticed, I don't know how you split up how many jokes you write versus crowd work versus like whatever else you do up there. Sorry, that sounded.
I dance. It's called choreo.
Yeah. Or like riffing, I meant. I didn't mean that in a negative way. But
you know, whatever you chicks do, you probably dance or some
talk about
shit.
your period for probably like 30 or whatever. So
and you strip. I'm pretty sure all women comics strip.
But what I did was like I had at the beginning of the tour I did 30 minutes sets.
Okay.
And I was probably doing, I don't know, like 20 minutes of jokes, right? And then like 10 minutes of riffing and crowd work.
Yeah.
And my goal by the end of the tour was I had the ability to do 35 minutes with just jokes.
Yep.
And then once I had that, which took a while, but took like maybe 6 months to go from like 20 to 25 minutes to like 35 minutes, and not even 35 good minutes, just 35 minutes where I was like, I'm fine saying
this is gonna be all right.
Yeah, like I'm not worried about it. I'm not like thrilled about it either. Then I was like, okay, well, if a headlining set has to be at least 45, can I riff for 10 minutes?
Yeah,
so that's like how I started. Was I gave myself just the confidence to be like, I know I could do 45, but for figuring out an hour, I mean, I still haven't taped any hour I'm doing. I'm getting closer. But I think it's like first of all, you only need 45 minutes of jokes, period, in my opinion. I mean, you can have an hour of jokes, but like you do want room to riff and do crowd work and do other stuff because it is a live show and that's fun for people. Especially
people,
if you
that's like
enjoy
what they're gun ho, like ready to go for it. I mean, like that's what I was like trying to say is all of your clips are hilarious. You're so quick.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, and like you're really good about. I have this persona that I'm trying to get rid of is like I'm just mean. I've found myself to just become mean, and I'm not like a mean.
You think you're mean?
Person on stage.
Really?
I've become.
In what way?
Kind of mean.
Like.
Because I'm just ripping. I'm saying exactly what I wanted to say my whole life, but I've filtered it.
Yeah.
And so there's no filter, and so if like someone's being a dumb bitch and she's taking up my time, I'm gonna say that, and I shouldn't.
Well,
because I'm so happy that they're there, you know.
Is it possible that some of these people you're being mean to are being a little bit disrespectful of your performance?
Yes, of course, and this is what it is.
Here's what I noticed, because I think probably we each kind of started with people coming for similar reasons, which is like at the very beginning, you're starting, and these people don't know what they're going to see when they come to a show. So now I've been doing this enough years that at least for the people that come back, they do know what they're coming to see.
Yes.
But my first year of going out, and now you're on what, year 2?
Yeah, we're getting there.
But my first year of going out, they truly didn't know. So it's like there was some disruption and some chatting, and maybe they thought, they've seen 1.5 minute highlights, or maybe they've heard you on a podcast and they love you through that, and they're not exactly sure how to show up.
Yeah.
And some people are going to come, this was at least the case with me, and just have a straight up bad time and not come back. And that's a good thing, because next year, the people that are coming back know what they're getting, and they're going to be respectful.
Yeah, a lot of the times it's the girls are like, after when I meet them after the fact, I thought they'd be like, oh my God, it's my first comedy show. I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah. Because I've performed for your crowds at the Stand before.
Yes.
And I sometimes found people to be talking or heckling a little bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if that was just because you weren't on yet and they were there to see you, or
no,
what.
they just were confused about what is comedy.
Like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't know what the procedure was. Is the problem. Yeah.
But the good news is you'll teach them.
Yeah.
And then if you're mean to them and they like that, they'll come back. And if you're mean to them and they hate that, they won't.
Yeah.
But as long as you keep doing your thing, you will. It might grow and shrink. Like, it might not be incredibly linear.
We're at the shrinking part. Currently.
Yeah, but that's because, I mean, you were having a massive moment.
Yeah.
And it wasn't only about your comedy.
Yeah, it's a big stinker
But
part.
you will identify the people that are there for your comedy. It's not going to be. It's not going to shrink to zero.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the comedy is like this. It's like a wave. It's like a dolphin.
But you were smart to go out when you did, because
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I went out and I wasn't ready, but people were coming, and it was kind of like a lot of people didn't come back because they didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
And some of that was my fault, and maybe some of that was their fault in terms of, like, I think it's going to be a mix. Like, they have a certain expectation that you may or may not meet, and also you have an expectation of them that they may or not meet.
Yeah.
And also you're going to get way more experience. Like, you probably learned this year things you can and can't do. One thing
my God, yeah.
I learned that I couldn't do was, like, I was obsessed with, like, addressing, oh, you liked that, you didn't like this, you like that. Because when you start in New York and you're doing short sets, that's, like, a great way to keep the audience engaged. It's like, oh, he's commenting, he's fun, he's in the moment, he's in the room. Then you do an hour and it's like, shut up, stop commenting on everything. Like not everything's gonna hit. You're doing an hour of time.
It's like, and then it's like the only way it kind of hits is if it's like if Gaffigan's doing it and it's like, oh, you guys didn't really like that.
Yeah,
did you?
Yeah.
Because he does like a whole different voice. But if we're just saying, oh, that didn't hit, did it? And then you keep saying it, it's like, are you broken?
Yeah.
We paid to see you do funnies. This is.
You
now
get
I'm just
like
seeing
2
the
or
inside
3.
of your weird brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get like 2 or 3 of that, and then you kind of gotta start to build more comfort with just like it's going how it's going, and you can save it through committing more to your performance and smiling more, or whatever set of performance things help you earn the affection of them. But commenting on it is not the way. But you'll learn that. That's pure experience.
I learned that. That's like, because then you lose them. You lose them big time. I also learned I can't drink as many. I was drinking so many beers before I was going up.
Because you were nervous?
Just because that was my habit. That was my pre-show ritual. That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Were you drunk up there?
For the first couple, stop shaking your head. Nora goes, yeah, for the first couple I was, but those were like the ones where the shows were selling out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, they're selling out. And they've been selling out, so I've been drunk at every one, so that's got to be why they're selling out. I see. It was like this weird science I had in my head. Yeah, it's really bad.
You know what's holding everything together? My drinking problem.
If I don't drink, then I don't have a career, and that's where I was at.
That's really what you thought?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I thought they wanted to have a party.
I get that.
I was going. Yeah.
You were like, I don't want to be lame and like not be drinking when everyone's trying to like get lit and
because
have fun.
Prior to that, any kind of a show I put on was like throwing a party at a college.
Right.
And so I was like, I gotta combine the two. So I have to like be party fun person and telling jokes, and it's just that they can't do both.
And now what are you doing?
Now I'm just, sticking to the craft. I will have like one or two in between shows maybe. Yeah. But that's about it.
Great.
Yeah, it's been good. But what I was gonna say about you is that even if someone's being a dumb clown, you're able to be so nice to them still.
I don't get.
But there's like there's I'm better than you kind of thing, but they don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't have as much leash. Also, like, you can't be. An angry man is scary.
Yeah.
Society really judges an angry woman as being a bitch.
Yeah.
But like an angry man, people are like, whoa, like, no. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess. And what are your shows? 50-50?
Yeah, these days about.
Yeah. Okay.
If someone's really annoying me, all I've learned basically, you'll learn what works for you because there's whatever works in the moment, and then there's what the rest of the set looks like after.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times when I was earlier on, I would be mean to a heckler, and it would work, and I'd be like, oh yeah, like that was, and then like the next 15-20 minutes, everyone's like, ooh, like it's weird,
yeah,
like
it's
the
hard
emotion
to come
of
back.
it.
Yeah.
That's like he's kind of a dick, and like we're all here for him, and he didn't express a bunch of gratitude.
Yeah.
So I learned through mistakes that for me at least, but I think every act is different. Like over-expressing gratitude, one is good for my mental health. Like it's like, okay, you want to be here. You are appreciative of these people. Oh my
God, I did some psycho shit this weekend. I was having such bad shows. I went into the first show and I was like, this is going to be awesome. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a great show. And I was like literally like a psychopath, like putting it into my head. And I had a fucking fantastic set. But like I had to like trick myself into wanting to be there because it was going so bad.
That only gets worse, unfortunately. Yeah. Like the desire to not have to do this night after night, like this month, in the last 3 weeks of this month, I'm doing 35 shows in 21 days.
Knuckles. That's pretty fucking sick, man.
That's not good.
That's a lot of shows.
I think it's a reality of being a performer. I mean, like, I don't know. I watched the Taylor Swift documentary. I was like, how on earth does she do that?
You watched that? Oh, you have a girlfriend.
I do.
Yes. Okay.
I did watch with her, but I was also just interested in like how someone has the stamina to do 3.5 to 4 hours of performing a night.
I was too. That's why I watched. Like, I'm not much of a Swiftie per se, but like she blew my mind, and I was like, I couldn't believe it.
What did you learn?
And how much
about
went into it?
Why she's able to do that? Because I didn't quite figure it out.
I think it's just like her true love and passion for it.
Yeah.
So you might be fucked.
Yeah. Also, I do think like when you have like 100,000 people watching you, maybe that's enough to be like, all right, I better.
I'm not gonna lie. Even the show where I was tricking myself into liking it was way more people than the other shows. So I was like, and I love it. I love that so much more.
Yeah.
Like the bigger the crowd, the better.
When I do the bigger crowds, I feel more fear, which helps me feel more awake.
I feel less fear.
Oh, really?
It's crazy. It's a weird thing. I just like eat it up a lot more.
Oh, interesting. Well, I prefer fear because without fear, I don't feel much from it.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I just like I get this adrenaline, and I don't know if it's fear. I fear the smaller shows because it's so intimate. Yeah, and it's like, ooh, 5 people are gonna walk away. It's not usually 5, but sometimes if it's 5 people are gonna walk away from here. 5 we got to get these 5 correct.
Right. Yeah. Like every single possible.
And listen, it's not 5. It might have been 8. It might have been 8. And, we're it's peaks and valleys going on. But that was just a long-winded way of saying that like you handle yourself very well when someone's being a clown.
Thank you. I think it's just taken a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time, and it's still not there. But it's like I remember like one of the first things I ever did when I was really exhausted. Someone heckled me one time. This was like 5 or 6 years ago, and I said I'm a professional comedian.
Nice.
And like there was like a weird level of like pride or like I know how to do this born out of the fact that I didn't and I shouldn't have been, and it was like an ego thing.
Yeah.
But the more I do this, the worse I realize I am, and two, the more I think there is a validity to who's in the audience and how they're feeling, even if that's not how they should behave.
Yeah.
I think like stand-ups kind of lose the thread when we like obsess about the rules and, oh, you heckled me. It's like some heckles, heckles are purely disruptive, and it's one angry person or one annoyed person or one bored person, and they're not reading the room and they're ruining it for the whole show, and those people deserve to be like treated accordingly.
Yeah.
But sometimes like there's heckles where like someone didn't hear you or they didn't mean to heckle, but it came out of their, like, those are all different scenarios, and you don't want to alienate the crowd by pretending they're not.
Yeah, that's something I just kind of am starting to figure out, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think that you're mean. I think it's that you're probably either...
Like, girls will yell, I love you. I'm like, fuck off. Sorry. Did you say you love me? That's really sweet. Oh, Jesus, but you just threw me off, man.
Yeah, and I think, are you just kind of sick of being disrupted up there?
No, I like the disruptions. I'm pretty good at them. But if it's like constant, I'll just like lose my shit. But then like the rest of the crowd is like on my side because the person has obviously been a problem all night.
Right.
So it's like a 50-50.
Can the club handle that for you?
I like handling it myself.
Got it.
That's like the catch-22. It's like they're like, what? There should be like a code, right? I'm like, no, I got this.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's okay because then everything's gonna be all right. I've had girls piss their pants in the front row, and I still didn't want the club to do anything.
You didn't need the club to do anything there?
I said, baby girl, you gotta go. She goes, no, I don't want to go. I said, okay, fine. And then the club was like physically was picking her up out of her seat, and I was like, ooh, this is getting weird territory because like she's really drunk and you're like manhandling her. So like, I feel like you should have just let her fall asleep or something, and her friends could help her out.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's no like good answer to this.
They should go. They should be escorted out with their friends.
Yeah, no friends were going with them. I go, you're not gonna go with your friend. It was a whole thing. I was like, you're not gonna go with your friends.
Well, that sounds like a tough. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was.
But I tell the club to step in for me when it's really disruptive, and that way, you don't have to
look like a dick.
Yeah, you don't have to be the dick. They'll be the dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I did like reverse psychology this weekend with a guy. He just kept saying, women, I hate women. I was like, okay. Do you want to be here? And he was like, no. I was like, oh, think on that. And he ended up leaving himself. Yeah. It was great. It was really good. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
As they should. I said that to someone recently too. I was like, they were like really upset I landed wrong. I said something crazy. Like, I forget what I said, something like, it was about like all the ICE shit going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, can't we just go back to like bombing Iraq? Like, can't we just all agree to like bomb some faraway village with like innocent brown people instead of like, you know, tearing ourselves apart? And it was meant to be satirical, but it was kind of one of those things that just kind of landed like I meant it.
It's just like you were just like, you know what? I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. Am I the only one thinking we haven't bombed Iraq in forever?
Can I play devil's advocate for a second?
Yeah. No one's taking the other side. Let me just play devil's advocate first.
You're just fucking screaming into the microphone.
So it landed really poorly, which, by the way, like, I didn't blame this person.
Yeah.
Everyone else besides this one person kind of understood that it was a joke, it was an underthought joke.
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't written it. It wasn't like in my notebook, like, we should bomb Iraq.
It was definitely like, in your notebook somewhere, but it was in
the notebook in my mind. And it came out, and I was like, you know, I said it, and I was like, obviously, I was like, and of course I didn't mean that. And then, you know, this person just didn't take to it well, which I didn't blame them for. But eventually I was like, you're having a terrible time.
Yeah.
You're bugging me out because I can see you shaking your head at everything I say. Clearly, I've landed wrong with you. Like, do you want to go home? Because I was like, I don't mean like you're kicked out. I mean like you can stay, but like, are you sure you want to?
You end up sounding like a teacher. Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home?
Because if you don't want to be here, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, no. I could call your mom right now. Do you want to go home?
I'll wait. There's 30,000
You're just
people
invited to the field trip.
It's a Taylor Swift concert. I'll wait. I'll wait till you enjoy. I wonder if Taylor Swift. It actually seems like when people go to a Taylor Swift concert, not one person leaves having a bad time. Yeah, maybe that's the difference between music and comedy.
That's I kind of, that was another takeaway I got from that documentary was, damn, I wish I could sing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wish everyone knew my songs.
Yeah.
Damn, wish I could play the hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you could play the hits, oh my god, what a crotch.
Yeah.
What a crotch.
Oh, go to the bathroom. She's on the bleacher. No, still have to stick to comedy.
You gotta be right there.
Takes one note for me. I go, not possible.
I don't know. It's musical comedy. People give that shit. I think it's very entertaining and very classic.
There's something to it. There's something they figured out.
People don't like it. I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's anyone who can do it is they've got a good thing going on. I want to just do it. I say it to my sister all the time. I'm like, I just want to do musical comedy. She's like, you can't sing, so you can't do that. You know? We left like one person we saw. She's like, you're just gonna try to do what we just saw, and I was like, yeah.
I mean, go for it. Why not?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you? So you can't sing?
No.
All right, there goes that.
What I will, I'll skip 3, skip 4. Wow, really assumed you could sing. Here's the last thing I'll say before you move on to the next card that you should keep in mind.
Yes, of course.
Unasked for advice. No matter how bad the set feels like it's going, someone left having a good time.
Yeah.
And conversely,
I will say this is sounding like all of my shows are bombing.
No. I was gonna say conversely.
I want to make that very clear. We've been having a blast. Things are good.
Oh.
But it's it's just up and down. You know?
Yeah. But that's all.
I'm trying to sell tickets, and it sounds like I'm bombing every show.
No.
Okay. I just want to make
shows are hard. Like, but this is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it goes, someone had a good time. No matter how good it goes, someone had a bad time.
Yeah.
And it's shocking because some of the sets that I thought were my best sets ever, I've gotten like 1 or 2 messages from people being like, hated that.
Was it because you said one thing that they didn't like?
Usually.
Yeah, because they harp on that.
Usually.
Yeah.
But that's enough for some people to have a bad time.
Yeah.
You know, you say something they didn't like early on, and like it's like their brain is flipped into that perception of you. But it's like it's helpful to know that because it's like, I don't know, I kept walking away early on and I was like, that was all bad. Or like, that was amazing. And it's like, most shows, you should just be like, I did my best, on to the next. Like, some people really enjoyed that. Some people probably didn't. And the ones that did will find their way back.
For sure. Yeah. So you're doing Helium. How many shows in Helium? 10, you said?
Doing 9 starting tonight. Yeah.
That's wild. You have to go right from here?
I'll go home and get my bags.
Get your nightie?
Yeah.
You wear a nightgown to bed?
Yeah, I'll get my period specific 1800s nightgown, Ebenezer Scrooge style nightgown.
Yeah.
I'll get my wax candle set.
Just in case it goes out, it's really golden. I can't do a fucking Philadelphia accent. I really want to.
Oh, I can't either.
It's Delco. I could do Delco because it sounds like fucking ass.
That's pretty good.
It's like they did. It's like Valley, but it's like also like what are we doing? Like I don't know. It's weird.
No, that was.
It's like a hick Valley girl accent.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Like racist Valley girl.
Yeah. You never see that.
No, except in Philly.
Yeah, well, Delco.
Right. Oh, Delco's a place?
Delco is like an area. It's like Delaware, a very small area.
No, not Delaware. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nora can spot a Delco accent from a mile away. Let's do this. We got a little game here. It's rapid fire takes or insights on the following topics. Okay. Broadway video.
Oh my God. You mean my former employer?
Yeah, Lauren Michaels' production company?
Yeah. No comment.
Wonderful. The Upper West Side.
The Upper West Side as a location.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of Jews with scoliosis.
British people.
No, not enough guns. Guns are bad, but they have
too much gum, not enough gun.
That's right. Too much. Bad tooth to gum ratio, and even worse tooth to gun ratio.
Grand Theft Auto, GTA, if you will.
Right. On its way. Stay tuned.
Okay. Dating only in your neighborhood.
Mistake. Recipe for anxiety walks.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I'll say is if you're dating people that live around you, you are getting your morning coffee within radius of running into someone you had sex with. And the peak of that first caffeine anxiety with that is no bueno.
You really are a nerd. caffeine makes you tick?
Yeah. I'm a pussy. I don't have the solid mental standing to do a hard drug. Really.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to do hard drugs. I'm just saying it's
You're saying pull it
caffeine, dude.
together.
It's like, yeah, I'll have a coffee here.
Oh, I hope I don't see someone I stuck my dick in.
The rest of my day is gonna be nothing but an anxious nightmare. Okay, what about edibles on airplanes? This is going right to that.
Ooh, used to love, starting to hate. Was once believed that it was the perfect place to be high because you're trapped and no one can tell you have to do anything. But now I'm realizing, one, that's not true. People can tell you have to do something, especially in a scenario where your plane goes down. You have to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like brace for impact or like get the emergency exit. Two, I'm afraid of flying now. So
oh, you are?
I developed
what a terrible time to be fucking scared of flying.
That's why I got afraid.
Oh,
and
then
then
because of...
I started having nightmares every night that I was gonna die in a plane crash.
Okay. What do you think about summer camp?
Ooh, I loved summer camp.
Okay.
I loved. I was the king of summer camp. You have to understand, for a Jew, I'm like...
Yeah, this is a
I'm
Jewish thing.
one.
I didn't know camp.
Yeah.
I would have fucking thrived at camp.
You would have.
I would have loved camp.
It was, I mean, I'm talking tears when you had to go home. Tears and tears and tears.
Was it just all boys or boys and girls?
Co-ed, and I went to an all-boys middle school, so this was like my exposure
my God, chicks
to
galore.
women. It was amazing.
And so what did you do here?
Oh my God.
Was there like a theme for the camp?
Every day you get like different activities.
Okay.
There's a schedule, and most of them are great. There's some that everyone hates, like I forget what the ones were that we hated. Like you didn't want to have to do like crafts.
Yeah, that sucks. That's for mental hospitals.
But there was like that's like
Not that
drinking
a
cold coffee and just like putting together a puzzle as you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for dying.
That's for
crafts are like
that's
good
purgatory.
Yeah. No, but then the good ones were like lake. You could just go lake.
It was just called lake.
Lake.
Guys, it's lake.
It's lake. And then you
Tomorrow
would just go,
we're doing lake.
You'd be a lake and you could lake
God.
however you wanted. And that was awesome.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
And it was beautiful. And then the like crushes were, oh my, like you would.
So you start your crush at the beginning of the summer. Did you ever lock it in by the end?
Yeah. Well, there would be there'd be rumblings like before summer. So you'd be either like, I remember before we had phones, it was AIM. But then like once we had phones,
what
it would be like.
What was your username?
Loud Noises 287.
What?
It was
fuck?
It was an Anchorman quote.
Okay.
You know when Brick gets really overwhelmed and he's like, loud noises.
Yeah, that was good.
That was my screen name. And then you'd get to talking and be like, okay, like so and so kind of has a crush on so and so.
Okay.
And then you'd try to like preserve it. You'd get to camp, and then there was canteen. Canteen was like after dinner. It was a place with dessert. So you got like one dessert. It was like ice cream pops and stuff. And you'd go up there, and then there was kind of like a hangout area, and you could like go around the back and like kiss.
Oh, okay.
And then like if someone was into you,
oh my God,
their friends would be like,
dessert.
they want to meet you.
Yeah, you give them a popsicle like here.
Yeah, you give them a different kind of popsicle.
Yeah, you could suck this or me, darling.
I didn't get sucked. That would have been.
You're sucking
I was like
camp?
13. I didn't get sucked.
Maybe.
But I got
jerked.
jerked. I got jerked around.
You got jerked?
I got jerked off.
Nice.
Yeah, I got jerked off behind the hockey rink.
By a counselor?
I got molested.
Oh shit! So camp was
amazing.
Well, your special prize.
Camp was like the first time that I really felt like some confidence of just being me. Like it felt so good.
Why you? Because I just picture you always cool.
That's nice.
I don't seem to
have a good handle on how I'm perceived. I don't think, because
I think you're too cool. I think.
Do you think I'm rude?
No, I just think like like you've got it going on kind of thing. And some people have that.
It's not how I feel though.
Well, that sounds better on camera.
Undoubtedly, yeah. I'm too.
No,
cool.
I just like like some people
pedophile.
like have like good confidence and like you have like.
I have a good confidence.
Seems like it probably took you a little time to get there, but confidence to me is just like, okay, they know what they do, like speak when spoken to kind of thing. So if you ever see me and I don't say anything, it's because in my head you have to approach me first because you're too cool.
But I think that this is the thing is people think you're aloof for that reason too.
Yeah.
You know, because they're like, oh, like think she's so all that or whatever.
Yeah,
but you're probably just like, should I say something? Should I not?
Yeah, no. And then I always just like put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
I want to make a coffee table book of like all my weird interactions I've had with people over the years. I'll just say some fucking weird shit, dude.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
You and I are the type to like miss a dap and then kind of go our separate ways.
No. Yeah, no, like together. Yeah, no, like 100%.
Like see each other, like you put out your fist, I pat you on the shoulder at the same time. I keep walking. You're like, okay, I'm headed out, and I'm like, what? And then you're like, nothing, and I'm like, okay, I'm going down.
He's like,
Yeah. I picture us like
Lucas,
upstairs
great
at
guy.
the stand
yeah,
in a hallway.
In the hallway, yeah. This has literally happened before.
But that's also like a bad place to have a social interaction. There's a show happening. You gotta like whisper.
There's people walking by. You can barely see the person, and I'm like the kind of tism where I need to see someone's mouth when they're talking.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand that.
I need to see someone's mouth when they're talking. It drives me crazy if I can't.
Like this is.
Dude, I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, if someone's sitting in front of me in a car and, like, it happened recently. That's why I give this example. But, and, like, the little head part is covering their mouth. I'm like, yo, what are you saying? And I'll have to, like, try to look for them. Yeah.
You need to see tongue.
Yeah, I need to see tongue. Yeah. Dude, it's like, can't.
You need to French talk.
Yeah.
Wow. Oui, indeed.
Yeah. What do you get? Where's your segue to that?
Oh, no, I was going to say, I was not athletic, really.
Okay.
By boys' school standard. I went to, like, preppy boys' school.
Did you go away?
No, here in New York City.
Okay, because that would be too much away from your parents. Like, if you went to bye-bye school and sleepaway camp, your parents hated your ass.
Totally. Totally.
And if that happened to you... Call in. I want to hear what your upbringing was
home,
like.
But they weren't. I was with nannies a lot.
Okay, yeah. Can you speak Spanish for that reason?
I cannot. We had white ones.
Oh.
Not by personal preference.
Yes.
Because
you can't really pick.
I'll tell you why we had white nannies. Because my parents treat the people that work for them terribly, and they would never do that to a person of color.
Damn straight.
So,
do we have any more things we want to ask you about? On the topic of rapid fire takes,
please.
Reading city facts on local news stations.
Oh yeah. That was awesome
God.
Actually that I got to do that.
Now that I've said that out loud, taking off your shirt for the local news station.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
That was so funny. I don't know if I could like fuck with them like that. It's the best tactic I've ever seen.
It makes me feel so uncomfortable to do it. But I don't know. So, okay, the worst things I've done. This is the
You got,
I didn't mean the shirt off. I meant like fucking with these people.
Oh, okay.
The last one I did.
He feels fine with the shirt off, just for the record.
I feel better with the shirt off. I felt great. No, okay. Everyone knows probably.
You want to do all your shows with your shirt off?
Like Bert?
I was going to say there's only one guy who can do that.
I'm not the second guy that can do that. That's for sure.
Like, what do you mean Bert does that? That's my thing.
Yeah. Bert has... Oh, I thought that was a shirt.
Like one of those shirts you buy.
Yeah. I thought that was one of those like Halloween costume shirts, like the tattoo sleeves. Wait, Bert Kreischer's not just wearing a shirt that looks like shirtless?
No, I thought that was like an apron he puts on. That's so crazy.
I thought that was like a shirtless style, like a wetsuit top. I thought he was wearing a rash guard on stage.
I thought that was CGI, and he's fully clothed at all of his shows.
They edit his shirt off in post. We'll get my shirt off in post.
Dude, you should do a clip like that.
He comes out on every show and fake takes his shirt off like this.
And it's green morph suit underneath.
Bert Kreischer does every show in full green morph suit, does a fake shirt off, and then they edit pants and no shirt onto him in post.
I think we just cracked the Hollywood code. Did you watch his show?
He actually makes very little money because so much of it is spent on CGI.
Yeah.
SFX. He writes all of his own jokes. It's just that he does CGI for the shirt.
And it's CGI. Don't get it twisted. He doesn't do the AI. He's a good guy.
It's CGI. It's Pixar level retouching of his body.
he's got to deal with Netflix, Disney, all of them.
It's crazy. No one talks about this, but this is just industry inside.
This is the scoop. Free Bert.
Yeah, free Bert.
I watched Free Bert. I fucking loved it.
Oh, really?
It was really funny.
How many episodes is it?
There's 6 episodes, 25 minutes each, so it's like watching a movie if you watch it all in one.
Oh, so you could just crank it.
I just cranked it out. After my show, I fucking crank stick.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It was good. It was really good.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. Fucking with these people on the news. So, like, comedians try to go on local news and fuck around to make content, basically. And I mean, they've been doing it for years, but like most recently, the comedian that I've watched do it is Sam Morril.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
He's amazing, and he really crosses the line. Like,
yeah,
he'll say things that people like. Really, the newscasters will be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like that's it for Sam.
And it's always the female anchor gets very upset.
You know what? I would never notice something like that.
I do. I definitely do, because she's always like, okay, yep. And where did you say your shows are? So mad.
So that's like one level. So the level I tried to do is one step down, where I basically tried to do it in such a way where I'm kind of messing with them, but they're like, we can't quite
tell.
Yeah, like they're like, we can't definitively say he's messing with us enough to stop the interview.
I think that's the best way to do it.
So the last one I did, and it made me feel so bad. I ordered from CVS a neck brace and a sling.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I went. It was in Dallas, Texas, and so I walk into the news. So here's what I decided: is that I was like, they're not going to let me just put this on right before the newscast. They're going to know I'm fucking with them.
Yeah.
So I have to show up to the station in it. So I showed up to the station in the neck brace and the sling. And they're like, oh, very funny, comedian. And I was like,
off camera you had to be?
Off camera. I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, no, it's not funny. I pinched a nerve in my neck, and basically, like, my doctor said that if I'm gonna be able to perform this weekend, I need to immobilize. Yeah, you can put that in there. That is. You
need the visual for this.
Yeah, you got.
I saw this. Is so funny.
We can put that in post, like Bert's topless look, and So I told them that I was really injured.
Yeah.
And they were so nice to me.
Oh no.
They were like, how can we do? You just sit right there. Like,
we're
gonna bring you everything you need. Like, and then I went on, and right before we went on air, the woman was like, just to be clear, like, is this a joke or is this an injury? I was like, no, this is a real injury. And she was like, okay. And then the lights go on, and I go, yeah, I said I was pro-choice at the show last night, and a bunch of people tried to abort me. And I just saw the look in her eyes, like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
And when the cameras cut, she was like, you could make me lose my job. And I was like, I'm sorry. And she was like, okay, bye. And then it's like, you got to get out of the studio. It was like the most fraught, just like, oh, like, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm trying to shit on Republicans generally for the sake of my left-leaning people that are going to watch this, but I'm sorry you were the collateral damage.
Dallas,
yeah.
Of all places.
Yeah. And they were also like, know where you are. Like, please don't say that on the news in Texas.
Don't say that on the air. This is live local television in Dallas, fucking Texas.
And also, the people watching the local news in Dallas are like the most pro-life people on earth. Like, they really hate that.
1,000%. They're getting ready for church, you dick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably not doing great things for like the perception of Jewish people among Christian people. You know what I mean?
Do you think you stand for all? Maybe in their eyes.
Well, I think they would probably hate Jews when they see how I act. Not that they don't already, but I don't think it's like
they've already got a preconceived notion.
They're already leaning in a certain direction, and then they meet me and they're like, "Yeah, that's what we thought Jews were like." Yeah, tricky, lying, and liberal. Our 3 least favorite things.
Oh shit! Oh my god! So yeah, you don't think of the pre-interview and the post-interview. You just see the interview online.
Think about it. And that's why Zoom.
So that's
it's
like
easy.
A little
Zoom, you just
scoop.
log off, and it's like you feel some guilt because you can imagine how they feel.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be confronted with it. So that was my second to last local news interview. And then the last one I did, I sat down and they're like, how you doing today? And I had planned out this bit and I just go, I'm good. I'm just gonna do a normal interview. I was like, the thing is, comedians usually come in here and mess with you guys, and I was like, I don't have the heart today. So the shows are gonna be super fun. I hope you guys come to the shows. Like, it's good to be here in Tampa.
Like, yeah, I guess we'll do a boring fucking interview.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I'll be earnest and.
Yeah, and then but the other thing is, like, you're in your brace. You just take the brace off. You're just gonna keep wearing that after the interview.
I wore it out.
Yeah, and then you have to wait for a ride.
I did. I had to wait and that was not really a location where Ubers were coming quickly. Mm-hmm. So I waited like 10 minutes for an Uber, and there was this guy who was the security guard was so goddamn nice. And when I got off, on the way in, he had been like, "How'd you get hurt?" And I told him my cover story. I pinched a nerve on the plane, and then he watched.
A nerve on a plane. That was what you went with.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't have any like bruising. Like, I was like, what's the most believable? I need something like purely internal.
I pinched a nerve on a plane, so I have a neck brace on
and a sling. I was like,
neck brace on a plane wouldn't be bad to take a little nap.
I was like, this whole side needs to be immobilized. And at one point I like moved, and this was like before I said the pro-life thing, and she was like, "Didn't that hurt you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Big time.
I was like, "Uh-huh."
Ouch.
Yeah. Did I not say ow? Oops. I meant to.
Ouch. I was thinking it for sure. I'm just trying to be strong for Dallas.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to be Dallas strong. Sue me.
So, do you enjoy a younger audience or an older audience? That's the second question you put down.
I don't know. Define younger and older. I think the perfect audience. Well, I'll say this. When I do colleges, I have a lot of fun. And the reason why, I think, is because I think. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay. Now that I'm 30, I feel like the people that are listening most intently.
I got you a birthday present too, by the way. Did you get it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is it something
I must
amazing?
have had the wrong address.
Did you text it back to me in response to one of the many things I said to you on Respond?
No. If I ever post a screenshot online, I have to scribble out how many unanswered texts I have, so nobody sees that part.
Yeah. How many is it? Roughly?
1,000.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes me feel good. If it was like 5, I'd be like, it's all me.
I just can't believe I'm so bad at my phone, because I answer in my head. But here's the thing. One time, one person told me, if you answer too quick, you look like a loser. And I see it right when it pops up, and I'm like, I will go back to that.
I'm an immediate. If I don't get to it immediately, it's gonna be days. So I know. I
just have to rewire my brain to be like, no one thinks you're a pussy for answering quick.
No.
They think you're an asshole when you don't answer at all.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
It would be, especially like if it's like logistics related. It's just convenient.
Yeah. No. It's just like, I don't know. Just being a good person. I know. I'm sorry. So younger or older?
When I perform for colleges, I like it because it feels like. Not just that they're laughing, but that they're like listening with the hope of I might say something insightful for them, which I like don't necessarily do, but it's nice to be regarded in that way.
Yeah,
you know?
No, that's true.
Like it's kind of a different type of listening.
You got 3 years on me, and I've just been like, yes, sir, right away, sir.
Are you listening?
You're seasoned.
Oh, I've been doing comedy longer than you, so I guess
you've given advice.
I have given you advice
since we've been here, correct? Yeah.
Did you like it? I don't know. I
retained all of it, and I liked it a lot. Do I seem like a dick today?
No.
Okay.
You don't seem like a dick. I just don't know if you're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, I'm with you, and I'm locked, and I'm loaded.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And I can watch this back and take notes.
Taking notes on your own pod. Okay.
Dude, nice. I was watching one of my friends was on Kill Tony a bunch of times, and I didn't know that, so I was like watching their old clips, and my other buddy caught me this weekend because I was also writing my own jokes like at the same time.
Oh,
and he was like, "What are you just taking from what he did on Kill Tony for every minute he's got all 5 minutes?"
Plagiarizing.
Yeah, it looked like I was literally just trying to take what he was saying. So, anyways, younger or older?
Older. I can go up to my age and a little bit older, and then I've had enough of older. So I would say younger, probably.
Yeah. Any dad in the audience just turns into my dad.
Yeah, same.
I just see my dad.
Same.
And I'm just letting my dad down.
Same. It feels better, like more rewarding when you can get those people laughing.
Oh, big time.
But even so, it's like I can't really win in my mind with those people. If they're not laughing, I'm like, of course they hate me. Of course they fucking hate me. Of course. I sound like the most like obnoxious, arrogant, whatever. And then if they are laughing, I'm like, pity. Like they're pitying me. Like this is like, they just feel bad.
It's like not even a full win.
No. Yeah. And I don't like the way people who are older, they just don't understand. So like oftentimes people who are older will be like, are you able to make a living doing this? You know, whereas like young people are like, this is cool. You're doing this. You know, like I want to feel like I'm doing this. For them, it's like, yeah, they're like, are you okay? Can I get you something to eat?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
No, he's never been starving.
I've never been starving.
Here it says you were rejected by a college improv group.
I was
too.
Oh.
Only because I had a certain color hat I was wearing on my Instagram at one point.
You were wearing a MAGA hat?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why. We had an election themed party.
Okay.
Because we had the next day off from high school.
So
for the election.
Way in the archives.
And so I had no idea. We just went to Spencer's and got whatever we saw for the election themed party. Tossed that hat on. Took pictures at the party. Did not know what politics were at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think to ever take it down. I didn't know. Had completely changed since then. Yeah, before COVID.
No one was.
This was
COVID
2016.
was when we looked and we were like, let's get some pictures down. Did you take any pictures down in COVID?
Oh, I did. I did everything I was supposed to.
Yeah.
But so, how did you get rejected from the college improv group?
It was the first time I tried improv. I had no right being in there. They fast tracked me to the callbacks because they were like, you seem like a conversationally funny guy. And I was trying improv, and I just remember thinking like exactly what you would think the first time you try improv. You go, what should I say?
Yeah, no, they didn't really give like a alley-oop there. It's just kind of like, hey, do the audition.
Yeah, you have no framework to learn. You just say what you think might be funny in the moment. But like, I learned improv later, and you learn that there's a lot of do's and don'ts. There's some good guidelines for how to be funny in an improv context. I didn't know any of them, so I was really unfunny.
And this is in New York. See, I only tried to do my college improv, so there was no like.
No, this is.
It wasn't that big of a deal. You're doing this but in New York.
Mm-mm.
No,
I was in college in Western Massachusetts.
Where? Me too. Where?
Williams College.
Oh yes.
Wait, where were you?
UMass Amherst.
Yes, we weren't far. Hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. I thought that was in like there's Amherst.
Yeah, Williams and Amherst are rivals.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, those are the smart people.
Amherst, nerds.
And Williams,
nerds. We're the ones that freak out off some caffeine.
Yeah, and go to Montreal like this.
Yeah. You were probably having fun in college.
Who's to say?
Yeah,
Who's to say? That was the only time I nerded out was college.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you say you had a glow up since college in a big way?
No, I just feel like that was like some people just go away for a while.
Yeah.
College was like going away for a while for me.
But you had like a life glow up post college.
Yeah, I mean, things were rock on, but I was like super cool in high school, so it was like it's been a pretty steady medium.
I see.
Except for college. College made me feel like a
cool
fucking nerd. No, because I transferred and I like had a hard time making friends.
Yeah.
Wasn't like college forever for me.
Missing the dap.
You still talk to people from college?
Yeah, I'm so close with my.
See, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. I don't have that. So, but what do you mean you were rejected?
Well, I didn't write that.
Oh.
Nora wrote that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
But I just wasn't accepted. So I guess that is rejected. Yeah.
Because they were.
Well, it was
even
like people had
nerds.
to get cut.
Oh.
And I wasn't the best.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I was good, and I remember calling my friends. No, I was good. I remember calling my friends and being like, they're a bunch of fucking nerds, but I think I'm gonna do this. It'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, you're a bad person.
Right.
So I was like, oh, all right. Yeah. You should hear what I just said to my friends. You're actually correct.
You guys nailed it, but it's not because I was wearing a red hat.
No, it's not. It's
because
not
I have
from
no
my
respect
father's
for
political
you guys.
beliefs. My dad loved that I wore that hat. We have this little segment we do here where it's called Disgraceful Receipts. Please. And I know you said you've scrubbed online, but we have found some things from your past, and we'd like you to explain some of it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me working a boom in business school.
Okay.
That's me at the Stanford University Graduate School of Business.
Did you go there?
I did. Shooting a movie that I wrote.
Oh, sick.
For my class.
Hell yeah. Is that out anywhere?
No, it was like an inside joke in the class, so it got played for the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, you do not look stoked here.
Oh,
is a mission trip?
That is me. That's back in my Mormon era. And that is when I worked I actually interned for Patreon.
Oh.
Before Patreon was all that. And they gave me a full-time offer with equity. And if I had taken it, I would have been like a billionaire.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Like individually a billionaire.
Yeah, 100%.
I know I've already said that my dad is rich. But
separate of my father.
I would have like personally made probably 15 to
what was the equity?
Million. I didn't even, it was a lot.
Oh
Back when I worked there were probably 25 employees. And now it's a $1 billion company. And I just interned there because my dad knew a guy that invested in it, and they were like, sure, we can set you up as an intern. It was like a total Nepo job. And I got along really well with everyone there, and they offered me a job, and I was like,
it doesn't look like it.
They're
all like having a fucking blast. Oh, they all took the equity.
They all took all of those people.
We're about to be rich.
I'm not even being a little bit facetious. All those people in those pictures are multimillionaires now.
Wow, good for them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're carrying the bags.
And I'm carrying the bag.
Nice pants.
That is not me.
Okay.
That's not me.
This is really not good. Then. Whose kid is that?
That's someone else's kid.
All right. It's on your
That's
Facebook,
a kid
though.
I went to camp with. That is not me.
All right.
Oh, boy. That's me and my cousin. I have never seen this picture, I don't think. That's my cousin. It's my cousin, Eli.
Sentiment.
That is my... Can I see?
Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
Huh. I don't know where this is, but it's not my house. It's in his bed?
Back in my bed.
Back in my bed. He posted this?
Yeah.
How did you find my cousin's Facebook?
She's really good at this. Just don't give away your sources.
But he doesn't have the same last name as me.
Oh, shit.
Who's to say?
Well, yeah, he lives in Italy now.
Oh,
yeah,
nice. And
oh boy, I can already see that.
What is this?
That is a father-son photo shoot that I was involved with for Saks Fifth Avenue.
Of course.
That man on the right's name is, I believe it's Nate
Bargatze.
I want to say it's
Diaz.
Nate Burleson.
Okay.
He is an American-Canadian television host.
Oh.
And the guy on the left's name is Brian Mazza. And that's in the middle, that's my daddy, me and my older brother, Cooper.
Coops.
And I don't know why we did this or why it was offered to my dad. And it's definitely very embarrassing. And I was wearing a full face of makeup.
And it looks like it would be an Instagram ad. It says, "Dear Dad, love Saks." That's just what they went with for the graphic.
I
there.
think that was the copy for the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Dear
they didn't
Dad,
really give a shit.
Dear Dad, here's a mixed race group of individuals. Love Saks.
All right, sure. Dad's fucking handsome. Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
let him know
welcome.
that you think that. His teeth are so white. Every time I see him, I'm like, you look rich.
He's wearing I've never even seen that kind of a turtleneck.
Yeah.
It's like
morphed
a special
to his
kind
neck.
of rich turtleneck.
Yeah, it looks like a reverse Bert. It looks like it's CGI'd on.
It's like what Bert tried to do in the new show. You go watch it. He tries to be your dad.
Does he?
Really? Yeah.
Okay, I should set
I think
Bert
he was the
up with
blueprint
my
for the
dad.
show. Yeah. So, Lucas Zelnick, everybody, thank you so much
pleasure.
for coming on, man.
I want to say this at the end.
Yeah,
if
no,
you've made it here.
Don't worry. Right here.
Right here.
Yep.
People don't like me on podcasts usually. Tell me if this was any better because I'm really trying.
Oh, he's doing
trying
this
to be
thing
more
where he's
likable
morphing.
on pods. This is like my New Year's resolution. So I don't know if I really nailed it this time, but if you're here, you have a right to be mean to me in the comments because you've made it all the way through. So you have all the context necessary.
Where can they find you? And any shout outs you want to give out as well?
Come see me live if you wish. lucaszelnick.com and Lucas Zelnick on all socials.
And any shout outs you want to give to anybody in the world? Rapid fire style.
Yeah. Hang in there, Brazil.
Thank you guys so much for watching.